Hi, good
Hello.
morning.
Morning. I'm Heather.
Hi, I'm Justin.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I see that you're applying for the position of catering management.
I am. Yes.
Well, great, have a seat.
Thank you.
So how was your commute today?
The commute was nice. The roads are smooth and the drive was very pleasant. Thanks for asking.
Well, that's great.
Yes.
Let's get started. As a candidate for catering manager position, tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I grew up in the Flint, Michigan area. It is surrounded by wonderful restaurants. So as a child, I got to experience quite a bit of good food, and I think that's where my love of food came from. I love trying new things, and I love just presenting them and having fun with food because, that's what it's all about. I also have worked in the catering business for about 7 years, and we have been very successful. It's been a great job. I've learned a lot, and I really look forward to furthering this. I'm also into making my own cakes and cupcake orders, and I call them cupcake orders because I present them in a way that is presentable and fun, whether it be like a cupcake bouquet to make somebody's day happier for their birthday. That's what I do.
Well, that sounds good. Well, Mrs. Heller, what do you believe is your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement would have to be all the successful catering jobs that I've been able to be a part of. It's great to know that it was a successful event for somebody and it made their day. It really made a wonderful memory for them, and it was fun for me too.
Well, that's perfect. We're looking for employees with that type of talent. Now, can you tell me about your favorite and least favorite job duties at your last job?
Well, my favorite and my least favorite duties. Well, I would have to say that my favorite is actually putting the party together. Planning out somebody's day that is going to be a time for them to remember is something that I take seriously. I like to know that when they look back, they're gonna they're gonna remember this day as a day that they really enjoyed. So that is my favorite thing. I love to just plan it out and make sure that it's gonna be a time for them to remember. My least favorite would have to be the bumps in the road as you're getting to throwing that successful party. Things happen. We're dealing with food, so it doesn't always come out as presentable as you wanted. So you have to start over. And being on a timeline, that can make for a little bit of stress, but any problem can be fixed, especially with food. You just have to start over.
Not everyone is perfect, especially on Mondays. How would you handle difficult personalities?
Well, difficult personalities. We all have our days. Um, you know, Sometimes people get stressed. Sometimes people are just, needing a little break. If it's a difficult situation with one of my workers, hey, I want to say, what can I do for you? Do you need a little break? Because maybe just stepping away, that's all somebody needs. But, I want to work with them and make the situation better with them.
Well, that sounds good. Now, why should we hire you?
Well, I believe I would fit this position. After looking at the website that you guys have, I love your ideas. I love how you've catered so many events, and it looks like it's been wonderful, that the outcome turned out great, and I'd love to be a part of that team. I want to be part of a successful business. And I think that as a team manager, I could make that happen.
Well, Mrs. Hettler, sounds good. And that about wraps up the questions today. Do you have any for me?
I do. So, do you guys have a pretty full schedule already for this year?
Yeah, we're actually booked up through the end of the year already. And as far as the scheduling goes for the employees, we basically go on a monthly period.
Okay, great. Are there any questions that you have for me?
No, not at this time. we should be in contact within the next 2 weeks.
Okay, that sounds great.
Well, great.
It was so nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too.
Great. And may I have one of your business cards?
We sure can. Here you go.
Great, thank you. Also, here is a few of my fresh resumes I'd like to leave with you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Great.
I'll pass those out.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.